Hello, my name is Antonio Centeno, and I'm the founder of Real Men Real Style. And today I want to be talking about RibbedTee undershirts. Now, I feel good about doing this review because I have owned 4 RibbedTee shirts since Michael Swartz over at RibbedTee sent these to me approximately over a year ago. They have become my favorite undershirts. So he only sent me 4, and I wear these 4 undershirts more than I wear any other undershirt in my wardrobe. In fact, I think the true testament to these being a great undershirt, to the quality, to the fit, to the comfort, is that I'm always looking for them. And in fact, if I run out and if all 4 of those undershirts are dirty, I will go down and actually do laundry so that I have those undershirts. I probably just need to purchase more. Like many things, I just haven't gotten around to it. But today I am going to be, I am a living, breathing testimonial to Michael and his product. But let me talk a little bit about RibbedTee. So I've known about the company now for a couple of years. When they first came up on my radar, I was checking them out. I thought they had a very innovative approach. And a person that was used to buying undershirts at, in a packages of 3, getting the Hanes pretty much undershirts for 3 for $10. I wasn't going to pay close to $10 for a single undershirt. I thought that was just too expensive. Until I started talking, I met Michael through mutual friends, and he started telling me about just the quality of his undershirt and really the unique pitch with his undershirt. And the story behind it is he loved, he loved the feel of the undershirts, typically the wife beaters, what they're called, which they don't have the arm. And he loved the fit and the way that you had the ribbed cotton. And he was wondering, why couldn't he get that in an undershirt? So like any good entrepreneur who faces a problem, he said, well, I'll just come up with a solution. And he did, and that's what the RibbedTee product is. It's, if you can imagine the texture and the feel of a wife beater, increase the quality, and then build out a undershirt that actually goes up and covers, it extends out past the arm. And so let me talk about the 3 points that really impressed me with these undershirts. First, it's the quality of the build. Like I said, I have owned these undershirts for over a year. I've washed them, probably each of them I have washed anywhere from 30 to 50 times. I am not kidding you. I have hand washed these. Usually when I'll go on a trip, I will take 2 of these undershirts with me, and while I'm wearing one, the other one sitting in the hotel every night, I'll just hand wash it and have it there, dried for me the next day. So I have ran these undershirts through the ringer. They've gone through my dryer multiple times. I have treated them like anything that is 100% cotton. I know that it's durable, but I didn't expect these undershirts to be as durable as they have been. None of the seams have come out, and they have maintained their shape, and they've only gotten more softer over time. So the quality of these undershirts, very, very high quality. The comfort level. Like I said, whenever I am looking for an undershirt, I am looking for one of Michael's RibbedTee undershirts. They're that comfortable. Compared with all of the Hanes undershirts I used to own, the problem with the Hanes is that they're tight and restrictive in certain areas. Usually for me, I like to wear my undershirts a bit close, so I'll buy size small, and right under the arms, they're pretty tight. A little bit going throughout the chest area. They're a little bit too tight, even though I do like the fit in the shoulder and the arm. What I noticed with the RibbedTee undershirt, and I'll pull up the black one here so you can see this one, is that all of it shapes to conform to my body, and there are no tight or no hot spots, which is a huge deal when you're wearing an undershirt for sometimes 14 to 16 hours a day. I know I've got pretty long days working, and just the undershirt, I don't even notice it's there, which is pretty important to clothing. The last thing I want to talk about is the value price. Now I say value price because normally I would not spend $10 for an undershirt. But then you start to think about it, if it's the only thing I reach for, and they've primarily been the only undershirts I've worn over the last year, I mean, whenever I do grab one of my cheaper undershirts that cost me about a third as much, I'm just not comfortable wearing it. I don't like the way it doesn't hug me around the neck. I'm just, it's something that, well, $10 is not a whole lot of money to pay for quality, especially if you could probably get away with owning, well, if you're not going to wash as much as me, I would probably advise owning at least 6 to 10. But once you make that, you're going to probably have these for at least 1 to 2 years, unless you lose them. And to me, that's a pretty strong value when it comes to a quality undershirt that you're going to be very comfortable wearing and is going to last you for years. All right, that's my review of the RibbedTee Classic Undershirt. Again, a great undershirt owned by Michael Schwartz and his wife. They've got a great company out there in Southern California, and I highly advise that you purchase a shirt and support them. Thank you. San Antonio Centeno with Real Men, Real Style.